In the midst of the Great Depression, 3 million people made their way to this rural road in the wilderness of northern Ontario near North Bay. More people than visited Niagara Falls at the time. The reason? 5 baby girls, quintuplets, who weighed less than 14 pounds between them. They had been born to Dionne. It was the first time in 500 years something like this had happened. Word spread around the world, and Quintland was born. Yes, Quintland. For their own welfare, the Ontario government claimed at the time. They were taken from their parents. A mansion, hospital, and home was built across the road. Their home was more like a zoo. The children were put on display for the thousands who would come here every day just to gawk at Yvonne, Annette, Cecile, Emily, and Marie. And boy, did the crowds come. The house originally was right there on that lot. It is across the street. The Ontario government constructed that building to be the hospital for the little girls, and they lived over here. Some of the original buildings are still here. Just a fraction of the display center remains today. There's the chapel built for the little girls. The mansion is now a senior's residence with only a small reminder of what happened here some 80 years ago. The house the Quints were born in was eventually moved to nearby North Bay, 16 kilometers away, and made into a museum. Soon, fewer and fewer people were coming to see it. Today, as you drive by on the Trans-Canada Highway, you wouldn't think this run-down, abandoned building once captured the entire world's imagination. So this is part of the structure that is left. Over here is the big display area, the almost zoo-like structure, the playground the kids played in which every day thousands of people would just come and gawk. Not much left behind these fences left from that. An online petition has been started to try and convince the city to take it over and maintain it. There are other plans, maybe to move it to a museum in Quebec. Even the 2 surviving Dionnes have voiced their support for keeping the home in North Bay and keeping it open.